watch the clouds cry, but they still stay high. But they still stay high. The rain falls down, and they still stay high. The sun still shines.
Now every single night I'm feeling guilty. There's something in my head that wants to kill me. I could have done something a little different. We was fighting last week cause of your addiction. I wish the pills helped me take the pain away. Drown them down with alcohol and then you rage. You call me names, tell me that I was gay. Hide behind the door, I can't run away.
The sun still shines. The rain falls down. I watch the clouds cry, but they still stay high. But they still stay high. The rain falls down. And they still stay high. The sun still shines.
I never thought this soon would be here last week. Now I'm alone here breaking down like a bad knee. Everything's so weird, now I think you hear me. Plus I'm talking to myself, but it feels so eerie. Wanna tell you that I love you cause I swear you hate me. Wish we shared more, you held me as a baby. Now I understand all the pain that you went through. I wish I could've gave you support, but I can't fix you. I wish we could've talked over every single issue. Every time I shed a tear, you always had a tissue. Guess the song's just to show you that I miss you. Keep running through the storm with no umbrella.
Yeah.
Check. So how we doing? Episode 39 of the Perspective Show. A little bit longer of an intro because I had to finish up my grub. Don't really know what I'm going to talk about today, so don't got a list, and I'm just going off the top. So I hope all y'all have a good one. It's May 15th? May 15th, about 12:45, middle of my lunch. And I'm doing this podcast, you know what I mean? Haven't really had a chance to go to the gym lately. Haven't really had a chance to do a whole lot of things. Because as soon as I got back from Seattle, I was straight, like, working a lot. Like, yeah, it's kind of been crappy because I've been working, like, a lot. Hold up. It's kind of been crappy because I've been working a lot. Getting ready for the big boss to come back into town, which, I mean, is good because all that work is now done. And pretty much waiting. Well, I still got to do the lake out there, but that'll be the end of the week. Actually, no. That's not yours. But other than that, everything in town is, like, ready to go. I'm just waiting for the lawns pretty much to grow now. You know what I mean? But I hope all y'all having a good one. Hit the like button. Excuse me. Hit the like button if you're not already liked up. Hit the subscribe button if you are not already subscribed. And turn on the notification so you can get notified when I drop anything. And I haven't really been able to put in like hours into filming something yet for myself to post for you guys this week. I'm kind of been waiting for the lake. I really want to like kind of document that and kind of show y'all like a day in the life at the lake. You know what I mean? That's really what I want to do. So that's coming soon, like a little day in the life of me, pretty much at work. I want to do my little video. I haven't done it yet, like a little video of me trading stocks and all that. The market, let's talk about stocks. The market roaring, all-time highs, SPY, DIA, QQQ, all ripping. Like no one's business, you know what I mean? And RUT, the Russell 2000, that follows all the small caps, it's still like lagging behind. So we're kind of waiting for some either bidding in the RUT or a lot of downfall to go in the overall markets, SPY, QQQ, the Dow. Everyone's kind of waiting for those two to kind of meet in the middle, and they will. It's just depending on how and what are going to be the stipulations of that, because the small caps really haven't like ran at all. Like not much from the RUT, but lately this week a lot of moves like GME, AMC, FFIE, SINT, GWAV, to just name a few. I mean, that was pretty much all of them that ran 100% plus. But it's just like when you're trying to trade AMC and GME and it halts 34 times in a day between both of them, it's like, yeah, you don't really want to trade that unless you're on the right side, and it was only going down the whole day yesterday. So, and then today I didn't even buy the dip on them. I tried G-Wave, made some money. Then I tried Tesla dip, and I thought it was going to break. If you look on the chart for today, May 15th, it went down like a bunch, like 5 points from 180 down to 173. I was buying like 174, the options around that area. And then 176, I was trying to get my shares off, my options off, but it hit like 175.5. So I was close, but not close enough. I knew I should have took my gains and ran. Lost like $100 today, which sucks. A lot. I could have been up like a couple $100 if I played it smart. FFIE was like ripping today highs right in the middle of the day, right at 9 o'clock at noon market time, Eastern time, and everyone's going to lunch, you know. And when I gotta go to work, it's like, oh, the stocks are just gonna be ripping. So I've had to deal with that, you know, not being there for the moves and then just being there in the morning and watch them all get clobbered, and then right when I leave, they all get picked back up. So that's how I've been living. Very, very, very much action in the overall market. And I'm just learning from it because I'm not there to trade it. And yeah, that's all I can really do is learn from these trades and just look for the next one that's going to happen, because this summer to this year, next year, year after that is going to be really, really, really good for the markets, for the small caps at least, hopefully here soon, because everything's kind of down in the dirt. No OTC still the last 3 years, which is crazy to me. No OTC runners. Other than that, some small caps, like I said, GME, AMC, they're not even small caps, and so you just gotta keep that in mind. Not even small caps, and they're running. They call it meme stocks. Like the SEC chairman was saying, like, "Oh, this is not good at all. Like, I wouldn't be doing this. Blah 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 blah. Like, the government needs to intervene," is what they were saying on GME. It's like, no. Why would the government have to intervene at all? You know what I mean? It's on the brokers who buy in the shorts, who are really pushing the stock up, is the brokerage houses, because they buy it all, and whoever has the most shares is the one that can dump it. So as soon as that happens, as soon as the number one person with all the shares gets a hold of the stock, that's when it really goes down. And in order to do that, shorts get obliterated, and that pushes up the price to new higher prices that they can sell into. So it's really just the short sellers and a lot of buyers coming back into the market, trying to push up the GME, AMC, like a ton of volume was coming through there. So hopefully we can pick up the volume. The VIX, was actually ripping. It was ripping, gapped up and ripped. So we'll see where the volume leads. Hopefully into end of the year, we can get some nice moves. Tesla just got obliterated today, like I said. I'll be looking for a move on it after the SEC is done with Elon. I imagine it's going to skyrocket, but it hasn't. So the playoffs, NHL playoffs, have been fire, honestly. New York is honestly struggling. They were up like 3-0. Now they lost back-to-back games, up 3-0. Now it's 3-2 series against Carolina Hurricanes. So we'll see where that leads. And then Edmonton is making their way back on Vancouver. Vancouver was up 2-0, I think, or 2-1. And Edmonton got a game back, so it's 2-2 Vancouver, Edmonton, and then the other ones are like Stars and someone, and then Avalanche and someone else. So we'll see how those play out. I don't really know what's going on with the NBA playoffs. Let me check here. The NBA playoffs. So Timberwolves Nuggets. Denver Nuggets leads that series 3-2. They just need one more game and they're gonna win. Boston leads the Cavs 3-1. New York leads the Pacers 3-2, and Mavericks they lead the Thunder, or they are tied with the Thunder 2-2. So that's it for NBA. I got New York Knicks winning the NBA championship or the Boston Celtics. That is who I got. And who else was in the NHL playoffs? The NHL, there was a couple other teams in the NHL. Let's see. Oh, Stars and Avalanche are playing. Dallas leads that Avalanche 3-1. They're going to win the series. Bruins and Panthers. That's who it is. Panthers lead the series 3-2. Bruins, a little comeback there. Last game, they got a W. But, I mean, the punch from Bennett, the Florida Panthers defenseman, so dirty of a shot on Brad Marchand. He was out for a game because he got literally knocked out. I think he got knocked out on the ice. straight punch to the face while he was trying to check someone. The defenseman raised his arm and literally punched him in the face. So no call on the play. It's been reviewed a bunch. And to no avail, to my surprise, there was no penalty, or I don't know if there was a suspension, but I don't think he got suspended. They should at least suspended Bennett for like a game or something, because that was a punch to the face. But it is playoff hockey. It was a fast play. Not that many cameras were on it, and that's how it ended up. So I still got Edmonton and New York facing off against each other. We'll see if it happens. I mean, odds are still looking good. Yeah. Other than that, what else has been going on? Since I got back from Seattle, there's been a couple, probably like 3 good breakouts. FFIE, GME, AMC, and SINT. I mean, there's been, every week there's probably 2 to 3 good breakouts you can buy and lock in gains on. So that's what I've been trying to do, is just really focus on the best plays of the day, and play from there. I'm down like $500 on the year. Last year I was down like 1,000. So, I mean, that's literally how I've been trading, is just super small and learning as I go. So the real money is going to be made when the market's roaring, not when there's nothing going on. So I'm just putting in the time to study like really hard, like on the past video lessons in Tim Sykes' DVD criteria. He's got like video lessons, he's got webinars, he's got like it all, you know what I mean? So I've been really learning from the traders too. Like Jack Kellogg, he has a new like subscription service where he talks about what he's doing and what he's implementing into his trading, and stocks like and stuff like that. I mean, so that's what I've been really focused in on, is the stock market. I'm gonna try to drop a little Dusty in the Banks, a little video of me probably working for the day. You know, probably out mowing lawns or something, because that's all I do, is just pretty much mow lawns and do odd jobs here and there, get in the hours, you know what I mean? Other than that, it's been beautiful weather. It hasn't really rained. Super overcasty weather is increasing. The temperature is increasing, but there has been overcasty and no rain. Today it's clear skies, but they say it's going to be overcasty throughout like the whole this week, the end of the week. So we'll see. My grass needs a little bit of water on it, you know what I mean? Water has been short this year. We haven't really gotten much rainfall so far. A lot of clouds, but just seem to not drop. All the droplets are just holding in the clouds. So hopefully we don't get like a dry summer where it's like barely any rain. I kind of like the rain. You know, it smells good, it cools you down, and it's good for the earth to allow the rain to hit the ground. Other than that, I mean, I don't really know what else is going on. I've been so focused into what I gotta do day in and day out that it's like I wake up, I get on my stocks at 4, I get off my stocks at 7, I get ready for work. And that lasts the whole day until about 4 or 5 o'clock, and then sometimes I have time to go to the gym real quick. Other than that, I'm getting home, eating, and studying the market, studying what happened that day, and then just repeating on the weekends. That's where really I've been catching up on my sleep and relaxing, is the weekends. The weekends have been great for me. I haven't been having to work on Saturday, which is really nice. I don't really like working on the weekends if I don't have to. I rather not, so I haven't. And what else has been going on? What else? Oh, someone tried stealing from our property, and someone like working up here like ran them off, and they were like had a full car chase down to Justice Store where we got pictures of them. So good luck if you're trying to steal stuff out here. That's all I gotta say. We got security that'll run you down. Car chase, full-fledged car chase. So just go ahead and try. I wouldn't. Yeah, we just put like a whole bunch of no trespassing signs up. So I hope people get the idea not to trespass. And I gotta go work on my dad's lawn. I gotta go dig a fat hole and fill it with some dirt. So that should just be great. You know, that sounds like fun. At least I'm getting paid. And at least it's at my dad's house. Like, I'm kind of lucky I get to work with my family and just kind of chill out at my dad's house while I do work. I'm not chilling, I'm doing work, but at least I get to be at my dad's house while I do work. Like, not a lot of people do get to do that and get paid. So I really do like it, but one day I just cannot wait to build my own house with my trading profits and literally dial into what I'm doing every single day. I want to work like 20 hours in the future at my job I'm working now, like in the afternoons when I'm done with the stocks. I'll come in for a couple hours, you know, say what's up, do some work, and it's good to get outside every once in a while, you know. And then in the future, I do want like a building that has my business, like the frozen ice shop. I'll have like all the merch in the front. It'll be like a store, you know, and then in the back, it'll be like the podcast area, studio area, print shop area, photo shoot area. So I got to build like a big building too. So I got a long ways to go. And this is just a start, you know. I'm going to work my way up in the market, and it won't be long before I'm making like thousands a day, just like I was back in 2021. So I just got to keep perspective of where we came in the market and where we have been at, because still no OTCs and the market is ripping. But with that, I got to dip. Episode 38 or 39 of the Perspective Show with the host Dusty. Drop a like if you like the video. If not, and you're watching this far and you haven't liked it and you don't like the video, I am surprised you've watched this far if you don't like the video. So drop a comment and let me know what you think. Peace.